Hi everyone, Greeno here, and welcome to another video here on my Greeno Eats channel. Now today I'm out and about. I've come down to Weymouth, driven down here because it's time to try some new McDonald's menu items. Now, they had a range of stuff available in the run-up to Christmas and through the new year. It was their kind of festive menu. I wasn't sure how festive it was, but the big cheesy burger thing was really nice. They've brought out some new menu items now for sort of January going into February. I think they're only available for about 4 or 5 weeks. One of them is actually new, I think, and the other one is just a repeat of something they brought out about this time last year. That's the Steakhouse Stack, which is a couple of burgers, the usual sort of salady items, a bit of cheese, but with a creamy kind of peppercorn sauce. Now, I didn't try that one last year, so I'm quite looking forward to giving that a go. The other one, which I think is genuinely new, is like a chicken fajita wrap. That sounds good. You can get that with grilled chicken, you can get that with crispy chicken. I think crispy chicken is the way to go. Crispy chicken is always better than grilled chicken, isn't it? It might not be healthier, but it's going to be tastier. So, I'm going to get these two new menu items ordered, and we'll give them a try and see if they're any good. Let's go. Right, so I've been in and ordered the items. It's a little bit busy in the store, and they have music playing in there. Don't want to get a copyright strike for that. So I've come back to the car. I was going to sit outside. It's a nice day, actually. It's quite sunny here today, but we had really big wind, rain, floods last night, so everything is still soaking wet. The sun hasn't managed to dry everything up yet, but there we are. Anyway, we're going to start off with this. This is the Steakhouse Stack burger. Like I say, this is a repeat of something they've had before at McDonald's. I haven't tried it though, so it sounds pretty good. We've got a nice bun there, you can see. Kind of split on the top there, with nice sesame seeds. It does look appealing, that. And inside, we have 2 burgers, I believe. Here we go, take a closer look at this. So we've got the 2 burger patties in there, some slightly posher lettuce than you normally get in Mackie D's, which is nice and fresh and crunchy. There's crispy onions there on the top, as you can see, and it's all slathered in this creamy peppercorn sauce. Now, normally this item is offered with onions, raw onions. I mean, it's got the crispy onions in there, but I don't really like raw red onion, so I asked them to leave it off. Obviously, if you like it, you have it. So I'm going to give this a try. I think it looks pretty good. It's a decent size, slightly bigger than like a double cheeseburger or whatever would be. And the patties actually look a little bit thicker than the ones that they had on that big cheesy burger. Smells good, smells like a Mackie D's burger. Let's give it a try. There's plenty of sauce on there. Oh, and do you know what? That sauce is absolutely delicious. The burgers are nice and meaty. Quite salty, as Mackie D's burgers generally tend to be. Salad falling off now. But that creamy peppercorn sauce, like I say, there's quite a lot of it in the burger. And it has got a really kind of fierce black peppery taste to it. It is really nice and creamy. And kind of adds to the juiciness of the whole burger. There you go, take a look, you can see there. It does look good. The cheese is lost. Absolutely no point having cheese on here. It just looks good. You can't taste it, because that peppercorn sauce is the kind of overall dominant flavour. But I have to say, if you like peppercorn sauce, like on a steak, this really could be the burger for you. It's very good. Okay, that van of people next to me has moved on now. I was a little bit cautious about whether they were going to smash into my car like that girl did the other day outside KFC. But we now have this Fajita Chicken wrap. So as you can see, I've gone with the crispy chicken in there. It's got like a fajita sauce or a sort of salsa-y kind of thing in there. Again, some crispy onion, I think, and lettuce and all that. Once again, this can come with raw onion in it. I asked them to leave that off because I'm not a fan. But it looks alright. It's not the most filled wrap I've ever had, it has to be said. We quite often have wraps for dinner at home, and I will fill it more than this one is. But if the flavour's good, that's the main thing. So let's give it a try. That's not bad. The crispy chicken's got a lovely texture to it. It's not as good as KFC fried chicken, of course, because it doesn't have all those herbs and spices on there, but the texture of it is nice, and the chicken is nice and moist inside. The wrap's nice and fresh, as is the salady stuff inside. The salsa does have a nice sort of tang to it. It's not spicy, but there is a little sort of hum of chili in there, a little bit. This isn't something you need to be put off of if you don't really like spice. It's also, it's kind of, you can taste the tomatoes in it, you can taste the kind of pepper taste, like bell pepper, not a cracked pepper. Like I say, the salad is nice and fresh. Now, can you see how white that chicken is in there? There are 2 of these chicken fillets in the wrap. And I guess if you come on the right day of the week, this might be the McDonald'S wrap of the day. They always do one. It's just £1.99 for the wrap. Today I've paid £3.59 for this. But if you come on the day where it's cheap, even better value. Actually, to run through the pricing, this wrap on its own was £3.59. The Steakhouse Stack burger was £5.59 on its own. I got it as a meal because I wanted some chips and some Coke to go with it, or Diet Coke. The medium meal was £7.29. I could have had a large meal for £7.99, which, okay, you can say that's quite a lot for a McDonald'S meal, I guess, but it just is where it is at the moment. All the fast food places are expensive. KFC is pretty much prohibitively expensive unless you get deals on the app. Burger King, similarly. McDonald's is probably still the cheapest of the lot, but it's still expensive, really, isn't it, for what you get? But I think £3.59 for this wrap isn't bad. I think the meal with it, if you had this wrap with chips and a drink, was £5.99. That doesn't sound too bad to me. If you come on the day where it's cheap, I think it's £3.99 for that meal. So that's the day to come. Keep an eye on the app and find out what day this is the wrap of the day. Right then, folks, what do I think of those 2 new items overall? I say new because we know the Steakhouse Stack isn't new, is it? It's new to me, though, because I've never had one before. And do you know what? I really enjoyed it. The patties were nice and meaty, quite salty, but they do add salt to the outside of the patties when they cook them, don't they? But that peppercorn sauce was absolutely delicious. It worked really, really well with the beefy patties. The little bits of crispy onion in there, and a nice little bit of texture. The cheese is lost. You'd need a lot more cheese in there than one slice of it to actually sort of pick that flavour up. But overall, yeah, the bun was good, the patties were good, the sauce is excellent. Nice bit of salad in there for a bit of crunch and texture. Yeah, that's a good burger, McDonald's. One of your better ones, that's for sure. The fajita wrap. Now, I enjoyed that. I think the salsa in there was nice. I would have liked it with a little bit more heat, but I understand why they don't make it that way. That's not for everyone. Overall, it's a nice flavour. Could it do with a little bit more filling in there? Yeah, of course it could. But you're not going to get that, unfortunately. But the flavours overall, with the crispy chicken, I think the crispy chicken would have worked a lot better than the grilled chicken would have done. I like the crispy chicken. Flavour-wise, KFC would have been better with the chicken, but nice texture, nice and moist fillet in there. The salad is nice, the salsa was nice. Overall, it's good. Which of the two would I prefer to have again? Definitely the Smokehouse Stack. That's a good burger. Right then, folks, let me know in the comment section down below if you've tried any of these new McDonald's items yet, or if you're inspired to do so by seeing what you have today. That'd be good. And if you enjoyed this video, why not consider clicking a thumbs up on there for me? It does help with the channel. And if you're new around here and you like what you've seen, why not consider clicking the subscribe button and ding your little bell for notifications, and that way you will not miss anything that comes up on the channel. Right, I've got a burger to finish off here. Lucky me. Quite a good one. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.